Hello everybody, welcome to the Elite Training Room. Now I did a video about a year ago on the Elite Training Room, and since then I've obviously gained so much more experience in the game. There's been so many heroes added to the game as well, and in my live streams I get asked quite a bit, who should I elite train, what should I elite train them in? So today's video is going to be a nice in-depth explanation about what each ability does, so what to ET certain heroes in and how that does benefit it. Unfortunately, my HQ doesn't have a linguistics department, otherwise it'd be able to help me with my pronunciation, but instead we're going to buff ourselves out. So I'm going to do some live training on Bayek because he's untouched, so this will show you how their power level can increase, and as I'm extra training him or elite training him, I will go through what this is adding to the hero and then give explanations on how it would help other heroes. So if we go to the elite training room, I keep calling it, yeah, it is the elite training room, isn't it? I keep calling it extra training, but that's me. Right, so we've got Bayek here, absolutely untouched when it comes to elite training. So we're going to change that today. Bear in mind, this is extremely expensive. I have just under 2.5 million coins. That will probably gone by the end of this video. So I'll explain what each one does as I do it, because I will be putting a fair bit into this hero, and I'll give other examples of other heroes as well. So let's start with your health. Standard for any hero, health increases their hit point. You're able to take more hits because your health is obviously higher. So Bayek is quite squishy actually. So we're going to just give him a little bit of a health buff. That down. Skip it for free because it's the first one. So as you can see, that first one cost me 50,000 coins. So we're improving the stats of our heroes. And this room is unlocked at level 50. So here we go again. Select Bayek. Right, so as you can see now, the next step up is 85,000, and this will obviously get more expensive as I progress. So we're going to increase his attack. Now, what the attack one will do is if you trying to bash a chest open, it will increase the check on that, and also breaking down doors. All that's used for your attack stack, but also help you hit a little harder. And bear in mind as well that, say for example, you use Domingo's ability where it gives you a 25% attack and defense bonus. The higher your attack, the more percentage you're going to get on that, so it's just going to increase that as well. So this is obviously not essential, but it's quite a nice little one. It roughly, when it comes to checks, each elite training that you put in roughly pops it up by about 4 or 5%, I think. I think I've done that when I was doing it with Cassandra to try and get a chest bash check. I think I popped 2 into her and to change it from a 81 to about an 89% chance of doing it. So we're going to increase his attack as well. Still quite loud. And that all the way down. Sorry if you've got a little bit of feedback. So the good thing is we can skip all these. Right. This is annoying. I just wish you'd stay in the room. Right, so defences. Basically, for example, if you take 150 damage off of a hit from an enemy, if that same enemy was to hit you again with a little bit of elite training in your defense, that would be reduced. So a 150 damage attack would then become, for example, 140. That's just, it's not guaranteed, that's just an example. So it would do, for example, 10 less damage because your defenses are better. So therefore you are taking less damage. And obviously that mixed with the health buff just makes you more sustainable in a fight. So we're doing this for Bayek because unfortunately he is a little squishy. Right. So the next one. Dodge. Dodge is obviously a great mechanic in the game, and it is obviously quite fruitful to invest in your dodge. Why? Well, the more you dodge, the less you get hit, the less health you lose. Pretty much standard. But the dodge is more important on certain heroes than others. For example, Machiavelli, Jean, Maria all heal off of a dodge. So the higher their dodge chances, the more likely they are to gain health back. So that is something that you'd probably want to prioritise over one of them heroes. So we're going to give him a little increase to his dodge. It only goes up 1%, but you know, every percent matters in this game. Anybody who's failed countless 95% checks will know that, yeah, every number counts in this game. Right. Critical chance. Now, this is very important for Bayek, and I'll probably pop quite a few in these on him. Why? Because when he crits, he heals. His weapon gives him the saddest ability. So every time he crits, he gets some health back. So the more he crits, the more health I get back. Not only that, I do more damage as well. Machiavelli's got this as well. There's a few others that probably have got it, but obviously putting something into your crit chance isn't going to hurt. So his 32% will go up to 33%. But the more I elite train this, the better it gets, and I can get to the point where I'm roughly just under a coin flip away from critting. Obviously, I can increase this with buffs from heroes in the game as well, or my team, and it just makes him more sustainable. He's just going to do more damage and heal any damage he's taken back. We're obviously going to throw this in. So let's get that done. Right, so that's gone up. Right. Next, here's your crit bonus. I don't know what's happened there. That has bugged out. Let me just go to... I've got no idea what's gone on now. Bug in the game. Right, 1 second. Let me go back to there. Oh my God, what is going on here? Right, here we go. We're back in the HQ. Since since they did this little patch, that keeps happening to me. Right. Even on mobile as well. Right, so the next one. Crit bonus. Crit bonus obviously increases the damage that you do off of your crit. So it gives you bonus damage for critting. Now, like critical chance as well, that I believe increases the health you gain as well. So for example, Gene, you got a higher crit chance and a higher crit bonus. So if you dodge, you're more likely to get a critical heal. And obviously with the crit bonus as well, you're going to get more of that health back. So again, for Bayek, this is crucial. I'll get just more insane damage off. And it just massively helps out. Massively helps out. So this is a good one for Bayek. And obviously for anybody really, if they're going to crit, it's nice that they do an extra little bit of damage. Right. Down we go. Right, so lethality. Said it right, didn't I? Right, lethality isn't something that every hero has access to. You're not really going to pop this in Horatio. Why? Because he hasn't got the ability. So there's no point elite training him in lethality because he can't use the ability. You can pop possibly one in this if you want to bump your power level up by 5, for example, to clear a bit of content. But it's a waste of 50k coins. You might as well plow it into something that is going to make the hero better. So Bayek's lethality isn't the best, but he does have the ability where if he fails an assassination check, he deals like 200% damage. And I've literally crit that and had enemies with like 8k just pass out in front of me. But it's always nice to try and get that guaranteed. So I will put one in this for him. Right, so next we are coming up to Dexterity. Dexterity is the next one on the list. Now, I'm not going to pop this into Bayek for the pure simple fact this helps you with your sneak ability, it helps you with lock picking, and it helps you with disarming traps. If there wasn't a bug in the game, it would also help you with assassinating from stealth locations. So from behind a box, a window. As you probably notice, with some of your assassins, you've got a 95% chance to assassinate them from behind, but then it's saying like from behind the box is only 76%. That's because the dexterity isn't working correctly when it comes to the checks. So I'm not going to waste my time doing this. His lethality isn't the best anyway. I don't really want to plow extra coins into dexterity. But for example, anyone who can disarm a trap or a lockpicker chest, Rodrigo, brilliant to pop this in. He can also sneak past people as well. Lupo, I mean, his dexterity is off the chart anyway, but always nice to improve it because he obviously can disarm traps, he can lockpick, and he can sneak past people. So that is such a critical bit of elite training for that specific hero. As obviously, you wouldn't pop this on Domingo because Domingo can't sneak past anybody, so there isn't really any point. Right, Last but not least, we have agility. Now, Bayek's agility isn't great. I may put one into it, but obviously you want to use this on people who have the free runner ability. So, and obviously your free runners as well. So people like Yusuf, Kenway, just helps them when it comes to harder content, just navigate them checks that could possibly be an 89% or an 81%. It just buffs you up and gets you that nice cushion. You're not going to plough this into somebody like Corvo or Horatio, who wear heavy gear and will only have a 5% chance to make a jump. To make it viable, you would have to pot a ridiculous amount of coins into that ability, and the juice just is not worth the squeeze. If you're relying on someone like Corvo or Horatio to get you around the map, you're playing the game wrong. But I will put one of these into Bayek. I am looking forward to actually taking Bayek out for a spin now, because everyone hypes him up so much, and I do like him, very good hero, but mine, as you can see, is down to the bare bones. He's had before this, no elite training, and he was either steamrolling content or getting absolutely flattened. So I'm going to increase his defense again, because for me, just having him sustainable and staying in a fight for that little bit longer is far more useful to me than him dying straight away. I'll also do the same with his health as well. So the next time I do one of these, as you can see now, the price has gone up astronomically. It's now 150k, and this just goes higher and higher and higher. If you was to elite train a hero in every single ability to the max, so if you was to do max every single one of these out, I believe it costs nearly 286 million coins. I think it is roughly. Obviously, I'm going to train his crit chance. Got to do it. Why? Because the more he crits, the more he gets his health back. And this is about building a hero up to make them better than they already are. Not just throwing elite training in willy-nilly and getting it all wrong and wasting your coins. Do what benefits the hero. Look at what makes them good and improve them abilities so that they become, the master of that craft. That is what you're really looking for in the elite training room. So obviously, I'm going to do the crit chance again. I'm not going to be able, I can skip this one as well. Right, sweet. I thought I'd have the next one I won't be able to skip. But as you can see, my coins, I've gone from just under 2.5 million to just over 1.6k now. 1,600,000. So, and this is just by throwing a couple of bits into this hero, and it is absolutely draining my coins. Absolutely draining them. So I'm going to stick, not really fussed about the dodge at the minute. I'm going to go for the crit bonus as well, because I just want him to do so much damage that it's unfair. So there we go. Going to speed up that task. And that's done. And obviously, I think I will invest in his health a bit more as well. Yeah, look at that. Putting that up to 2k health. Bring a Polydoros on the team. Give him a massive boost as well. You honestly cannot go wrong. So we'll put one more in his defense as well. But as you can see, my coins are whittling away, and I'm so glad I can skip these for free. Right. I think I'll do one more for now, I think. See, look at that crit chance. I think I'm going to do the crit chance. It only goes up to 36%, but to me, it's worth it. I'm going to do that. I won't be able to skip this one. 43 minutes. That is a massive jump up. And I've left myself with 1 million coins. But after this, I'll have an extremely well-trained Bayek. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that this broke down, what the elite training room does for you and how it can help improve certain aspects of your heroes. So smash the like button if you found it useful. Thank you ever so much for tuning in to another video. Thank you for all your support of late. Yous all stay safe, take care, and good night, everybody.